Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Pamela, and you are watching Pam Entertainment TV, where we review movies, television series, and incidents in pop culture just to see how those incidents affect our daily lives. Listen, hold up, just one moment, people. Hold up. Oh, sorry about that interruption. Hey, how y'all doing? Listen, we're gonna go over season 2, episode 1 of the Mandalorian. Let me get the actual name of this episode, y'all. Give me a brief. I keep telling y'all. Are we in season 2? We might not be in season 2, Pam. I think we're in season 3. Ooh, IMDb makes it so difficult for me. We were in season 3, honey. We were in season 3, episode 1, The Apostate. Let me change my banner real quick, y'all. I hear out here just acting like I don't know what I'm doing. Oh. Yes, save it. Let's show it. There we go. My head, not my heart, y'all. We just out here. We are out here doing what we got to do. Listen. So, let's go over real quick. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on this. So we are following Mando because we realized that the last season, the armorer, because of what happened during the first season, when she asked Mando, did he take off his helmet, and he said yes. She told him, well, you're no longer a Mandalorian. So that's why now he's an apostate. And the only way that he is going to be able to reclaim his Mandalorian status, according to his creed, and his faction of Mandalorian, he has to go bathe in the waters of the lake, the underground lakes of Mandalore. The issue and the problem is that the Empire basically destroyed Mandalore. So no one knows at this point if it's livable or not. So this is his quest. This is his quest. Because you remember his first quest was to get Grogu with his people. He did that. Grogu returned to him. So now his quest is to get his butt up under there and take a good little bubble bath in the waters of Mandalore, so that he can become, according to his creed, a Mandalorian again. Which is interesting because each one of those factions have different creeds and different ways of believing as what is a Mandalorian. And I think that this is going to get Mando to see that he is, I'm hoping that he is a Mandalorian, regardless of how you believe, what your belief systems are. He's still a Mandalorian. However, this is his quest. So the first thing that he does is that he goes back to Navarro because he wants to go to Mandalore. But in his head, he believes that he needs a droid that he can trust to help him navigate that. So you remember IG-11, who risked his life, so to speak, so that they can live during that fight with Moff Gideon. He wants IG-11 to be that robot. Child, they tried to reassemble old dude, and he done reverted back to his first programming, which is to kill old Grogu. And you should have seen him rumbling and dumbling and tussling in that office, trying to get that IG-11 under control. And if it wasn't for that protocol droid dropping that bust Creed. Was it Gark? Dang, I think of his name. You know, the names just flip out your head so quick that if that dropped that bust on IG-11's head, it wasn't going to work out. So then we see them take the droid to get it fixed, and that little exchange back and forth with uh I hate when things just pop out of my head. But the little exchange of them trying to get him fixed, telling Mando that it's not going to be fixable, that he has to now go get some kind of chip so that they can reprogram the IG-11. And it was so cute because Grogu was just being so precocious, just hugging and stuff like that. They're like, let me go, let me go, let me go, make him let me go. So two things happened when they were back on Navarro. Grief Cargo tried to get Mando to live there and be like a gentried fellow, but Mando is not interested in that. Mando, you know what? Never mind. We had so many episodes out. That woman don't mean too much to Mando anymore. We're too many episodes out for that. But we run into pirates. So apparently pirates are going to be part of this storyline because he has run afoul of these pirates. Even so much that they had a little firing. Excuse me. They had I'm trying to get the right wording. They were fighting up there in space. You know, they were the pirates were trying to kill Mando, but Mando got the best of them and he got away. One of the things I want to talk about too, because I've heard other reviewers talk about this. Now, I watched the Clone Wars, but I haven't finished the Clone Wars. But I did notice that, or was it Rebels? Clone Wars or Rebels? Because both of those series, I'm like halfway through each one of them. But anyway, we see the space whales when Grogu and what's his name? Mando. Mando is knocked out because he's got the ship on autopilot, but Grogu sees the space whales, and I've heard the reason why that's important is because I've heard other reviewers say that might be some clue to Ezra Bridger. Interesting. But anyway, so we get back. So now basically I was just about to end this until I realized, girl, you missed a whole I've done so many of these videos today. Everything is running through, so my apologies. But let's start how it started off with the armorer. The armorer. She's in there banging and clanging because that's when it came on. She's in there banging and clanging, and she's making a helmet, a Mandalorian Beskar helmet. And then we see, which I thought was a very good thing to see, the rituals that they go through in order for a foundling now to become Mandalorian. And so that's what was happening. I couldn't tell if it was Paz Vizsla's child or not. He was acting like it was his child. But anyway, the Mandalorian is the armorer is now christening the young man to be a Mandalorian. And then what come out the water? The damn crocodile turtle thing. Turtle crocodile. Baby, when I tell you they was fighting and tussling and stuff like that, the turtle crocodile was eating half of them. They was fighting and tussling and fighting and stuff like that. And to the point that baby, they was about to all be lunch. You hear me? They was about to be a smorgasbord of breakfast out here. Come to find out, Mando comes down and he basically saves the day. He saves the day. He talks to the armorer and he shows the armorer a piece of text that was Mandalorian, but it was covered in this green crystal. And that signified to the armorer that Mandalore is unlivable. But Mando says that he is going there because he wants to be redeemed. He wants to, be a Mandalorian again. The second thing that I almost forgot is that in his quest of going and everything like that, he does go see Bo-Katan. He wants to enlisted Bo-Katan's help to get him to Mandalore, because you remember last season, Bo-Katan was getting all of this stuff together, all these fleets and stuff like this together, because she was going to storm Mandalore and she was going to take Mandalore back. However, because Mando has the dark saber, and everyone knows that she did not fight him for that dark saber. So basically, if he wanted to, he could be the Mandalore, because he has the dark saber. Because she failed in getting the dark saber, all those people stopped following her. They decided that they were going to go out and be mercenaries and things like that. So she's sitting in her palace sulking, mad at the world because she didn't get the things that she needed to get in order to reclaim Mandalore and be the leader and the ruler of Mandalore. So she kind of puts him out, which is interesting. In the fact that all of that sacrifice, all of that she did, was for naught. And now she's sitting over there sulking like a little baby. But that's her. So, like I said, this wasn't in any kind of order. What did y'all think of this first episode? I enjoyed the first episode. I am enjoying Grogu. I am enjoying the fact that Mando is actually now teaching Grogu. He is teaching him about, to be a Mandalorian. Not only do you need to know how to fight, you need to be able to navigate the world. You need to understand worlds and protocols. You need to do all of these little different things. I do appreciate that, because I think, now the novelty of Grogu has we still love him, but he does need to be taught something. He's no longer going on the way of the Jedi. He is going the way of the Mandalorian. So he needs to be taught what it means to be a Mandalorian. And I am hoping, because Grogu should be about 50, 60 some years old. He should be around that age. I am thinking that at some point in time, his language skills should get better. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking his language skills should get a little bit better, but we'll see. What did y'all think of this episode? Again, I am reviewing The Mandalorian, season 3, episode 1. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please just let me know what y'all are thinking. All right, people. And as always, bye-bye.